worried about? Tell me the truth.
That I was out of order with the wanking of the dogs.
Oh, you're fine.
Welcome to Scundered 7. Got her.
You're an
Is this 7?
Aye.
Fuck me. We're getting near 10. What are we going to do when we get to 10? Or we're just going to keep going up in numbers, are we?
10, you can send me a big steak dinner.
Here, I had a pig steak dinner tonight, so do you know what? It was
I've not even
banging.
had any dinner yet.
Right, anyway, I'm not listening to fucking Oliver Twist here. Anyway.
Please, sir.
Get the spuds on, Shannon.
No, I'm not having this again. We had the Scrapper podcast. I just want to point out to the world, we had the Scrapper podcast because half of it was Shannon making a fucking chicken dinner. And that sounds like great content. Not when all you see is the back of fucking Shannon's bedroom. And she's in there cursing at a fucking chicken going, get the fuck in there, you piece of shit.
I need to turn my spuds because...
You do not now, you don't. No, please God, tell me you do not need to turn your spuds.
You're going to hear me belly rumbling throughout this one because I'm that fucking hungry. But
it was like that when we were talking about the DOE adverts. I thought you were just like, I don't know. Anyway, Brian's here.
Back. Hello.
I'm going to start giving you his nicknames. Aye. Brian, the voice of reason. It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good one. Oh God, what's mine?
Shannon's here.
Shannon. Yeah. Hello.
Just a full stop there.
Just Shannon.
Just Shannon.
Just fucking Shannon.
If I called you Shannon the idiot, your ma would hunt me down and gut me like a fish.
She would, she'd probably actually high five you and say, yeah.
Here's one for you. Shannon the dog wanker. Your words, not mine.
I've never done that. It was just something I seen in a documentary.
I'm not getting back into this, but the fact you watched a documentary about someone wanking a fucking dog off is absolutely ridiculous.
Dogs, because I love dogs.
Fuck me. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I made a serious podcast the other day as to see if I could pitch it to someone. Didn't have any swearing in it. Was interviewed, produced it, fucking mixed it. Do you know what? Liberating. Come on, talking to you. I watched a documentary about wanking fucking dogs off. Jesus Christ. No wonder there's no point in putting a jingle on this. This is fucking outrageous. Anyway, topic this week is school trips. Brian touched on a school trip last week. Recap. Tell us about it.
I can't remember which one was it.
You said they took you away to fiddle you with sweets or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The
peer pressure.
Oh, by the way, this is the same week. So if anyone messaged going, you boys are dirty tramps, change your clothes. It was 15 minutes ago. So fuck off. Fuck off. Anyway, there you go.
Aye, so it was... They're obviously fond of doing like cross-community stuff back home, aren't they?
Oh, they're wild for it. Yeah. Did you go to Shannockmore?
Yeah. What's that?
Don't matter if you don't know it. Don't matter. Don't worry. Sorry, I went.
You can tell us about that.
What, Shannockmore?
Yeah.
Shannockmore was the fucking greatest thing that ever happened. Shannockmore. I went to an integrated school. They brought us away. It was like a residential. You know what residential?
Like, so you go away for a weekend or something?
Yeah, but it was like Tuesday, Wednesday, like.
Right. Okay.
I don't know why I split hers there. I'm really sorry. Like that, I made myself sound pernickety there. I was like, well, actually, it was a Tuesday, Wednesday. But they used to bring you in, used to get you white water rafting or like just bombing around fucking water or like with a water balloon fight in the. Actually, that was with a BB. But it was. I went to the Shannockmore twice, right? With the school, it was like you did like white water rafting, up orientation, or is that a thing?
Orienteering, yeah.
Orienteering, that's the one.
Matt, did we do this together? Because I done that.
Yeah, everyone went to Shannockmore. I used to live in these little cabin huts. Some mad shit happened when I went away with the school, and I'm not going to drop names because it was fucking disgusting. Right, anyway, we went away.
Never did that kind of stuff. Like, no. They just would take us to a leisure centre and put us in a big room and say, right, you've all got to talk to each other.
No, we went to Shannockmore. And Shannockmore was mint. Don't know where it is in the world. Fucking class, though. Northern Ireland. But there was a bit in it where it must be up near Newcastle. Are you looking it up, Brian?
Yeah.
I want your attention for this fucking story because it's wild. Go. Anyway, we went to Shannockmore and there was a bit where they used to do this bit. Even this sounds like we were getting groomed. Right. They got us in a bus and put a bag over our heads.
Brilliant.
Okay, this didn't happen to me.
No, it did. Like, they put a wee mask on, so they tried to disorientate you where you were, right? pitch black. This didn't happen with the school, but this happened with like the BB while I was at school.
What's the BB?
That's baby.
Boys Brigade. Must have been a Protestant thing.
Okay.
It was like the Scouts.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No,
You
we
go
never
marching
followed
around a
it.
church hall. You get free pancakes. You play a bit of
Did you-
football, and you go home. It's mint.
did you waltz into rooms and say where the bad bitches? BBs.
I did, yeah. Right. Do you want to hear my story or not? Because
Yeah, go.
I don't
Sorry.
even, right. So anyway, they got us in this van, right? By the way, the total disclosure, this didn't happen the time I went with school. School didn't try this on with me.
Okay.
The church
It is near Newcastle, by the way.
fucking knew it.
It's between Newcastle and Annalong.
Analog.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, so they got us in the back of this fucking big thing, right? They just drove you around a bit to disorientate you, to bring you to somewhere new, to do these like fucking like tasks, right?
Yeah.
But if you had a bit of brain about you, you're sitting there. What happens if the fucking at one point the van goes round a roundabout the whole way? They're bringing you back to the fucking residential place, aren't they? Anyway, they brought us round, and you had to grab onto a rope.
so dodgy that.
You had to grab onto a rope and
Grab onto my big meeting.
There's a big fucking. Even thinking of this, why did we do this? There was a big line of us, and we were all fucking blindfolded at like midnight at night. Holding, we could have got raped holding onto this rope and just climbing over things and climbing under things. But yeah, we did all sorts of stuff like that there. Did you never do it?
No, we never had anything like that. I mean,
But when we went away with the school, so back to Shannockmore as a whole, we went whitewater rafting, collecting fucking minerals from somewhere. I don't know what happened. We went to fucking Newcastle for the night. We got to spend £1 and fucking. It's not Barry's. Not Barry's. Let's call it not Barry's.
yeah, not Barry's.
Do that there. And then, like, I got on with the teachers. Shout out to the teachers. And I remember having a chat with Mr. Calendar. I know I'm not going to mention names, but he was boys with God and Miss Bowman about, like, so everyone else was fucking around. Could have been doing all sorts. The guy, like, they were fucking 12, 13, 14, 15, I don't know what age we were, enter 15, 14, 15, and they're all fucking around, tearing the place up, and I'm talking about Mr. Calendar, about where he was when he first heard Smells Like Teen Spirit. Having all that there. Anyway, stinking thing that happened, I'm not going to mention names on this. We went to bed, and we were in, like, a bunk of, like, the four of us, and we were, like, the nerdy kids. Some girl came in and was all, like, I don't know, just acting a dick. And I was like, what are you doing? Get out of our room kind of thing. And she was just trying to, like, get a reaction out of us. Whipped a tampon out and threw it on our floor. And I was like, I'm out. Holy fuck, I'm done with this. I'm actually done with this. Teachers went ballistic.
Well, actually, hang on. Whipped it out of herself or whipped it out of her handbag and just
Whipped it out of
her.
herself. And then she proceeded.
Okay.
Then when we went for breakfast in the morning, she told us that she thought, or no, I don't know if she thought or she was sure that her ma had been crushing up the pill and put it in her breakfast cereal for years. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I thought this was like whitewater rafting, a bit of fucking climbing mountains and stuff like this. And this was on a fucking school trip.
Issues, to be honest.
What?
She's locked up.
Put your microphone close to your mouth. Can't hear a single thing you're saying.
So she sounds like she's got bare issues.
Oh, mate, she probably
She's
has about
locked up.
40 kids. And, like, she's locked up. But, like,
No.
the whole thing was fucked. And I was like, don't know how to react to this. And then the next day they made us do, like, these stupid charts to do on these, like, cross-community fucking holidays where it's all, like, you know the bit in Dairy Girls where it's all, like,
Yeah.
Catholics go to Bundoran. Oh,
Yeah.
it pretty
Yeah.
much turned into something like that. But I went in integrated school, and in some shape or form, in 15 seconds, we decided to split ourselves into an integrated school into Protestants and Catholics. Like, well, I go to but not out of like spite or anything nasty. It'd be like, where are these going holiday? Bundoran. Well, no. Well, I go to Portrush, and everything just went. Hold on a minute. Why is it two different fucking divides in the room? Protestants and Catholics.
See,
then-
we never. Maybe this is just a generational thing. Because like you said in the last one, I'm 10 years older than you guys.
Keep reminding us, mate.
So
Keep reminding us.
obviously, I was in primary school in the 80s, left in 92.
Mate, we weren't even thought of in the 80s.
Secondary school from 92, 93. But I can only remember 3 trips that I actually went on in secondary school.
Go on.
One was Armagh Planetarium.
Oh, mate, I used to make the same joke going past Armagh Planetarium whenever I used to do a music performance at Armagh Attack.
Yeah.
And you know where it's round the corner from it? So, like, if you're coming from Lurgan and Portadown, you're coming up Armagh Planetarium's on the right, and then you get to the end of the road, hook right, there's the Attack. And, like, I don't know what we thought we were going to be. I don't know if I thought it was going to be Kirkcaldy, but every day we'd go past that, and I went, the closest thing to stars they're going to see is us. Every fucking day. It was wild.
Yeah, but it was Planetarium.
Did you ever just rake about on the floor, though? Be honest. Did you sit there and watch the stars, or did you all in the dark play, like, pissing around?
What, when they did that show where you've got to, like, sit back and, like... I don't know. I remember. Well, I've only been there the once, and the one time I was there, the chair I had was broken, so I wouldn't go back. So my neck was fucked by the end of it because I was just looking up.
But whenever we went, we were all under the chairs, and the teachers looked around, and it was like, "Holy fuck, we're the kids!" And we were all lying under the chairs in the pitch black.
I can't remember it being that good.
No, it was shit because they made you watch that show, and then they made you walk through that museum-y bit, and it was bullshit as well. Sorry for anyone who actually works there, but it's fucking awful.
I don't remember.
Do you ever go to Navan Fort?
No, I've always wanted to go to Navan Fort, though. Don't know why, but...
It was meant. The only thing I got from it was when they talk... Where do you hear this here? I hope someone from Brownlow's listening. Some teacher. Heather, you're listening. Fucking tell them ones to listen to this. The only thing I took from Navan was on the bus, one of the teachers turned around like I see and went, by the way, Navan is spelt the same way forward as it is backwards.
Yeah.
And I spent the whole day in my head going, holy fuck. That is unreal. And then I went to the gift shop and bought a load of rubbers and then I chopped them up and threw them around the bus. That was it.
You actually got decent school trips. We
had loads.
The fucking Tyrone Crystal Factory.
That's only one, though.
Did you ever go to that place? And I don't know what it was called. The Ulster Folk History fucking... It was a load of that.
I went there in primary school.
Did you ever make soda bread? And they make you fucking make your own buttermilk?
Yeah.
No, never did that.
I did that and I was like, everything that these school trips have made me do is a bit sus. Hold on to a rope. Do some buttermilk. Fuck me.
And it fucking stank as well of piss.
It was rank, like.
It was bad.
Shannon, put your microphone to your mouth. I can't hear a single word you're saying.
My microphone's on.
It's alright. But you sound like
me?
you're wild far away.
But I'm not.
That's alright. Don't worry about it. No one's listening to you anyway, Shannon.
All I had in secondary school was that the planetarium, we got taken up the Cave Hill Mountain to a stream and got given some wellies and told to measure the depth of the stream.
Yeah, we did that. We did that as well. That was mint.
And then the cross-community afternoon.
No, we did all sorts. We had fucking...
That was it.
We went to Barry's one day. We went to
Fuck off. Really?
Hand to fucking God. We went to Barry's. My mate Heather, who listens to this, she made me be her friend after this. Like, milked it. Like, honest to God, she fucking messaged in. I wasn't her friend. Didn't give a fuck about her. Good, like, fair play. There she is. And then I had to sit beside her on a bus. And then that was it.
We should probably just explain to anyone who's not from home listening to this what Barry's is.
Barry's is the best theme park ever.
It's basically...
But it's not.
Alton Towers, but...
Mate, it's fucking not Alton Towers. Holy shit. It's got a fucking... Actually, do you know what? It's brilliant. I got stuck upside down on one of the rides once. Do you know the one when you go in and it goes like out there and swings you around? I was upside down like out there and I was like, if these eject, I'm dead. And I held on for dear life. Nearly pissed myself. Not scared to say that. Nearly pissed myself. But it was alright. Didn't piss myself. Didn't die. So, still here today. Yeah. But yeah, I had to go to Barry's. We went to Barry's one day. That was class. Where else did we go? We went to Newcastle loads. They just didn't want to teach us, mate. They brought us to Berlin. Went to Berlin.
Unbelievable.
Went to Berlin. That was some fucking trip in itself. There was a bit in it where we went, no names again, except Heather. Heather was there, and if anyone has to fucking question it, message her. And there was a So we were we fifth year? We were fifth year or yeah, we were fifth year, and the fourth years came along with us. So we were the only two anyway. It's fine. And we went to a concentration camp on the second day. But the first day we were sat down, had our meal, prepared everything, blah blah. It was totally fine. And there was this kid, and he was all like, "Did I get a T-shirt after this trip tomorrow?" And we were like, "What are you on about, mate?" And he went, "Did I not get a I survived the And we were like,
Jesus.
Oh my
holy
God.
fuck, this is unreal. And then when he walked in, he was playing I Will Survive on his phone, thinking it was funny. And I had to fucking just grab him and go, "You can't do this. This is ludicrous. Like, forget you being funny. Do it back at the fucking hotel, whatever you want. But, mate, we will get fucking killed here. Like, this is disrespectful." And I just remember going, why am I the voice of reason in all of this? You know what I mean?
That's unbelievable.
Did you ever get, like, there was kids in both your schools that used to go and was there ever, like, our school used to do 1 year they go skiing, and then the next year they'd go to, like, Spain, and you'd hear all sorts of stuff. My ma would never send me on them because they were like £400. Did your schools never do
We
that?
never got them. The Catholic school got them, though, for some reason.
well,
But the
we were-
integrated school, we never got anything like
But
that.
we were integrated. I hope.
Yeah, which is so weird. But like,
I hope
like
we were
I said,
integrated because
went
we
to
were
the
called
Tyrone Crystal Factory. Who the
Brownlow
fuck wants to
Integrated.
know? Who wants to know how the fuck crystal's made? Not me.
Go on, tell me. I'd love to know.
Can't even remember, to be honest.
No,
Some
Did you ever just
really
buy... Here's one for you, right? Here.
sand.
This is the most Northern Irish thing ever. Did you ever just want the trip to end to get to the gift shop to buy rubbers and shit and tat and go to your ma?
Yeah.
What all this here? I got for fucking £2. Did you not buy any food?
Nope.
Oh, but I did buy a bag of honeycomb. I'd never had
Oh, yeah.
honeycomb in my life until I went on fucking school trips.
well, that trip to Armagh Planetarium, I bought astronaut ice cream.
What's that now?
So it's all their stuff comes in like wee vacuum packed
That is rank.
things.
Was it nice?
No, it's fucking stinking.
No, of
It
course
was
it's going to
very-
be fucking stinking. It's
Yeah, it was
astronaut
horrible.
ice cream.
It was like 3 flavors. It was like strawberry, vanilla,
Sardines.
and chocolate. And it was
Napoleon.
That's a Neapolitan,
hard.
not there.
Is
Is
it
it
not
that
Napoleon or Neapolitan?
Neapolitan.
Napoleon.
Neapolitan.
Well, it's not going to be
Neapolitan.
called
What's Napoleon?
the wee
Napoleon
man.
Dynamite.
The wee man who run the country at one point. France. Did he run France?
He was the Emperor of France.
Oh no, I'm
That'd be a
not.
good name for a band. Emperor of France.
Emperor of France.
I'm thinking of that weirdo that dances Napoleon Dynamite.
By the way, he's not a weirdo. The man's got fucking style.
Legend.
Did you not literally have any school trips? Like we used to go all sorts. We used to go to fucking, I don't know.
I can remember they did one ski trip when I was there, and they did one trip to Rome to get blessed by the Pope.
No.
That
When I
was
was there.
That's the
Not
most
that I can
Catholic
remember,
thing I've
no.
ever heard in my life.
That was it. Yeah.
Now we used to, like, the guys in school used to go to like Spain and stuff and come back with the most outlandish stories you've ever heard for like 15, 16-year-olds. You're like, what the fuck? Why were you partying like it was like something out of American Pie? It's crazy. Not gonna get them
Did
in
it,
trouble.
did it
like,
actually happen though?
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it didn't happen.
Well, a shout.
Yeah, but still. What the fuck?
When I was in primary school, like we used to go to Belfast Zoo every single year.
See, this is the thing. We didn't. We never went. I think we went to the zoo once, and there was a bit where they just let us roam around, and they're all like, "Well, must have been in secondary school because there was no way they were letting primary school kids roam around," and they were like, "Just go about the place, meet us back here at such and such." And anyway, half the fucking class were just sitting watching these monkeys throw shit at each other. There was one time, I fucking, how have I forgot this? There was one time that in primary school, I don't know if I've made this up, but I don't think I have. We went to Germany with the school, but I don't know how we afforded it as a family, but I'm pretty sure that the headmaster of the school won money on the lottery and paid for a good chunk of the trip. So I think we got in like on the dodge, like dirt cheap. But it was really weird. So we went with like Tully Galley and someone else. I can't remember. So we were like Drumgour oh, so we had to wear all green hats, raking about like sort of the Simpsons with green hats on. What are you looking at? And then the yellow hats, and then there was red hats. I don't know who they were. And that was cool. Turns out that like 5 years later, one of the guys that I used to knock around with on that trip turned out to be one of my best friends in school. But anyway, we went to Germany, and it was all about like just going on all the rides and all that there. We talking about, remember last podcast we talked about things that scarred the fuck out of you, like scarred you for life.
Yeah.
We went on this ride once, and everything in the park was in German, so you didn't know what the safety instructions were. You had a fucking clue, hadn't a fucking Scooby-Doo, and we had this little list, and it had like ish, wheel, and like 4 German words that would get you. So if you went to go to the toilet, you could ask them, but that wasn't on the list, so you were fucked either way. Anyway, went around the park, and we got in this log flume, and this kid, or this guy was like, you want to go on kind of thing? And we were like, oh, yeah. And he was like, you can stay on as long as you want. Right, fucking no ball. Anyway, I went in this log flume, went up, did its bit, down, right? And then it got up to this bit where it dropped, but it dropped into like a tunnel, and it went all black, and then it went, as it brings you around on its little like gears. Fucking pitch black. It's like closing your eyes black. And then I was standing like that there, or sitting like that there at the front of it, and then this fucking big red devil. And in Germany, they don't hold back. It looked like death. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, and I could draw him. Was sitting there, said something in German, grabbed a fucking handle and pulled you like a lever like that, and just shot you back. Shit my fucking pants. I was so not actually, by the way, Jesus Christ, and shit myself. But we had to stay on this ride for like 4 or 5 times because this guy had sent us around, but I had to literally close my eyes every time we went into that tunnel because I was like, I know he's gonna be there. Fingers in the ears like that there. Oh my god.
You said it was a log flume.
Yeah, it was like a log flume. So,
you'd feel like that would just be like a cute like.
Yeah, it looked cute. There was little big mushroom things and all sorts, and then fucking he's there going, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
So it was like a cross between a ghost train and a log flume. But
no, it wasn't. That's the thing. The whole thing was like, just do its little thing, and then he was there for like fucking 3.2 seconds, and then just you're dead. It was so weird.
No.
See, when I was still, it was probably like as I was in my last year of primary school or something. There was this really dodgy fair came to Randallstown.
Red flag.
Well, it is when I tell you. It had a ghost train in it. That now this is how shit this was. It wasn't even mechanized, right? So you sat in this car, and this dodgy guy with a tash, obviously, pushes you in, and it goes in, and then it just stops, and you're basically there in the dark, and there's like glow in the dark cobwebs.
You could be talking about anything here.
And skeletons and shit, like just there, and you're basically there, and it's like, what's going on? When are we going to move? And then this guy runs out from behind you, wearing like a big devil mask with kind of false hands on, and like starts like touching your face and all this.
What the hell is false hands? What the fuck is false hands?
Well, they're obviously like bigger hands
like
than
claws.
Yeah, like big kind of claws. And he starts like touching your face and like going.
Where was this? Randallstown?
In Randallstown, yeah. And then he basically just pushes you out, and that's it. That is the ghost train, and you paid like £2 to get touched by some creep in a mask.
Bargain.
Jesus Christ! No, we never had that.
Yeah, scarred.
Fuck! I started this podcast thinking, you know what? Everyone's gonna have some mad fucking school trip stories. You've had the sorriest fucking escape of stories, Brian. I went to Armagh Planetarium once and fucking ate some space fucking candy. Shannon's like, I looked at fucking crystals, and I'm like, all sorts of shit happened when I was away. Fucking girls whipping tampons out of them. Fucking.
I mean, I don't think my mic was working at the time, but I said, "Oh shit, that was me. I ran into some boy's room and done that to that." But I was joking. But the moment.
Yeah, I know you were, because I know fine rightly who it was, and that dirty rock and burning hell for all I care. Dirt. That was disgusting.
I'm sure we went to the same thing because we did canoeing.
Yeah, we did canoeing. And you had to hang the canoes
Kayaking.
up in the fucking thing when you were done. And they
Yeah.
were the heaviest
And you had to
fucking things
wear
ever.
red and yellow helmets.
Yep.
And then
Did you
there's
not
a
do rock
photo.
climbing as well? And you've all got a photo at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they stuck it up on the wall, and you took one back for your school.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're a year younger than me, so you probably did it with someone else.
But
you might have did. You could have did it with my school. What was your school called?
Drummer Integrated College.
Right. Anyone from Brownlow? Fucking fact check that.
Because we went into one of the boys' rooms, and then our teacher came.
Yeah, there was a lot of
chatting,
like
nothing,
yeah, there was a lot of that.
Happening.
Like whenever we went like, and that didn't happen. It was like, why is there girls in your room? We're like, just pals, aren't they? What the fuck do they think fucking 12-year-olds are going to be doing on a fucking resident? Well, to be fair, I know I said that. Fucking someone whipped a tampon out, like, and told us she was on the fucking pill.
She might as well fucking flung it around her head and threw it.
I was disgusted. I have never thought, oh god.
But yeah, we got in trouble, and we our teacher came into their room, and we all hid under the blanket, and there was like
That's
5 of us
the worst
in one
place
single
you could
bed.
hide. If you got caught under the blanket of some fella's bed.
There was 5 girls in one fella's bed, so
that boy must have looked like a fucking pimp. Like he must have been like, he's my wee weeman.
And then we done it the other way, so we went back to our rooms, and then the boys came to our rooms, and then she done it again, came in, and we were like, "You alright, miss?" She was like, "That fucking bed's a bit lumpy."
What's she trying to say? I remember there was a song, and like, it sounds really weird, but our one of our teachers got us singing this song, and got us like improvising like a load of speech. So he'd started off going, "Hey ho, my name's Joe, blah blah blah. My dad works at the B&Q warehouse. One day he said to me," and then you'd have to come up with something else. Anyway, fuck that off. Turns out I came back from the trip, and my ma was like, told her about the song, and she was like, "Who's the teacher?" And I went, "What's that got to do with anything?" And she was like, "What was his surname?" And I went, "Calendar." And she was like, Joe Calendar's dad does work at the B&Q warehouse. And I was like, holy fuck, brought him over. Fucking boy did. He worked at the B&Q warehouse. So this guy was making us sing all these mad songs, and we were all coming up with mad fucking fake things, and he was all like, he was getting into it. I was like, what the hell was that? He is, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
They're fucking screaming outside. Did you hear screaming?
I feel like I can hear my kettle.
Anyway, but yeah, I was like, we're all taking the piss out of him. We think he's being like playful and joyful, and we're all like, "Oh, my man works at fucking C, huh? You fucking dick." He's fucking telling us an old tale about his dad. Anyway, get on to my point. My man then turned around and goes, "I think we bought our shed off that boy." Oh, fucking hell.
Brilliant.
So did you have no other fucking school trips? That is the saddest.
No, we never. We were quite shy to school trips, to be honest. And the only reason I went to the Tyrone Crystal Factory and Tato Factory twice was because
Tato Factory. There we go. That
I was doing business, double award business studies. So
did you get to the bit in the Tato Factory where they make you eat the plain crisps?
Yeah, and it was fucking delicious.
And they're roasting, fucking roasting. Unreal.
They were good. Like,
I would cut my toes off to have a bag of them right now.
Oh, I know. Like fresh off the conveyor belt too. Like they just come out of the oven. You're like,
but they were still on the conveyor belt. I can picture that. Do you remember them going around?
Yeah.
I just want to point out. Do you remember the first podcast where I went, "What's better, yellow tato or red tato?" Brian had a fucking clue, and you went, and then what did we get on to?
I had a considered answer.
Yeah, but your considered answer was a piece of shit. You were wrong. Just saying.
Okay, yeah, well, that's your opinion.
Anyway, has anyone got a creep of the week for us? Brian, did you get any creeps?
I have no creeps.
Sure, I'm gonna just
Shannon, go.
I'll just read you the list of messages that he's continued to send me.
Same guy?
No, a different one.
Oh.
I would love to photograph you. You're the most gorgeous person I've ever seen. Your photo never failed to get me excited. Are you on any date?
That to someone?
Babe? You're the most gorgeous babe. How are you?
How many times
Hi,
did you say
gorgeous
babe
babe.
in that?
How's
Who
your
is he,
weekend
Hannibal
going?
Lecter?
Don't know. Hi, babe. Are you having a fab weekend? Hi, gorgeous. Are you still single? You're so gorgeous. I want to spend an hour with you. You're my dream girl.
Playing
You're
chess.
very, very pretty. You're the most gorgeous, gorgeous person I know. I wish I had a girlfriend like you. Hi there. You are so, so gorgeous. How are you today? Are you a model? Hi there. How are you doing, gorgeous?
How often
I'd
does
love
he
to give
send
you
these,
a
by the way?
big hug right now.
Once a day.
Every couple of months. Hi there. I hope to chat to you soon, gorgeous babe. And then you're so hot. Have you had a fab day?
And did you have a
And
fab
I've
day?
never replied to him, and this has been going on
Jesus.
since 2016.
So
That's
are you a babe person? Because not everyone likes being called babe, do they?
Shannon's the girl who wanks off dogs here, so
Fuck
let's
off.
keep
I'm
that.
gonna bat you. This is not that we're not making this thing. I've never wanked a dog off.
You said dog owners wank off their dogs.
Breeders. Rowan, have you heard that? The breeders.
By the way, no one knows Rowan's
Thank you.
here. I've got a completely different fucking camera
All right,
angle.
sorry.
Rowan,
Well,
say hello.
Rowan
There's a
nodded her
party on a
head, so-
podcast now.
Hello. Hi. I'm Rowan.
Yeah, but
That's good.
I was freaking out about it because I was like, maybe I shouldn't have
Fuck's
said that, and
sake.
people are gonna just think I'm a fucking weirdo. But thank you, Rowan. She's also heard that dog breeders do wank their dogs off to
Did they?
breed their dogs.
That's how they do it. They like wank them off and then inject it into the other dog. Isn't it?
I don't think I've ever found a better way to end a podcast.
Oh my
I've
God, I
just
keep forgetting that we're
introduced my
recording this. I keep
girlfriend
going
to the
face.
world of internet about telling people. Oh my God. I'm done. All the best.
Welcome.
Shannon, get people to follow us, will you, for fuck
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying.
Right,
I'm
all the
not paid
best.
for this. I need 10 grand off you, and then I'll do it.
Brian,
Send
say bye to everyone, will you? Because you're the voice of reason here.
Send us abuse. It's good material. Like
Yeah, send us abuse. I'll start cutting these up,
Nothing.
and you can have
Ask
this
us
on a weekly
questions
basis.
too. We need questions, like weird stuff.
Susie, I'll get
What
your
you want
fucking
to talk
answer.
about.
Pack it in. Stop packing at us. Right, love you loads.
See ya.
Right, love you.